Hi everybody. Okay, so a lot of people been in my DMs asking me about my teeth, and I know some people be acting like it's the Krabby Patty secret, but I don't mind letting people know. But I know I'll be copying and pasting, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a video. I've been said I was gonna make one, and I've been a little busy, but today I made it. I was like, you know what, do it. Okay, so I got my teeth done September 8th. It's November. Oh, it's been 2 months. I went to Dominican Republic. I went to Dr. Omar. His Instagram is Dental Emporium. Okay, so let's get this straight. I've been searching around, and a girl in the surgery group went to him. She went and got surgery and her teeth done, and she mentioned him, and I was like, your teeth look very pretty. And she was like, go to him. He's really good and affordable. So I started following him, and then as I go on the page, I seen Eye Candy. She's from Broward. So I was like, oh, I DM'd her, and she she gave me the whole rundown. And I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go. So I wrote him, sent him my pictures, and he gave me an estimate, and then he was like, I was like, well, when can I come? He was a little booked up, so I had to wait like 3 weeks. And y'all won't believe how much he told me, how much I had to pay. I paid $2,900. That included a hotel room, my procedure, and a ride. Like when I got there, they had a driver pick me up from the airport, take me directly to his dentist's office, and we had to do whatever work we needed done. I just had to get a cleaning. He thought he was gonna have to cut my gums, but then he looked and he was like, no, your gums look fine. I don't think I have to cut them. So then after the cleaning, I had my bags and stuff. So the driver took us to the hotel. No, we went to get something to eat first and then went to the hotel. So, and then what happened? The hotel, the people like treat you like a queen, don't get me wrong. Like they were very, very good. Very welcoming. You know, some places you go to, they look like, you know, these days anyways. But that was a steal. I didn't stay there. It was at the Catalina. Because I actually ended up booking an extra day to stay. So I was like, you know what, I'm not here for a vacation. I was strictly there for my procedure, and that was it. So I was going to be sitting in the room, which the view wasn't bad. The room wasn't bad, don't get me wrong, but I was on a vacation, like a chill vacation. So I wanted to be in a more relaxing environment, that wasn't bad. I just was like, looking, it was on like the view was you could see some water and you could see on top of the pool, but I don't know, that wasn't a tourist side, I don't believe. So anyways, so I looked up a room. I brought my friend with me and was like, yeah. And then when I booked for myself, because at one point I was going to go by myself, so they gave me a 1 bed, which wasn't a problem, because I know if I would have told them I needed an extra bed, I'm pretty sure they would have moved us. But so we looking up places, and I was like, this look like my style. So booked online, went to the front desk. I was like, well, we need a cab, a ride to somewhere else. I was like, what's the problem? Like, was it us? Can we change your room? So don't get me wrong, stay there. I was just doing, I don't know what I was doing, but we went to JW Marriott. That was like the hotel with the mall and everything downtown. Now that was a nice place too. So anyways, stayed there. The next morning, someone came to pick me up 7:30 in the morning. And the driver, the same driver that picked me up from the airport, he picked me up 7:30 in the morning. We got there like 8 o'clock. And like 10 minutes we waited. Then I was the first person for the day. So they started on me, and they gnawed my mouth and everything. It wasn't painful or nothing. I was literally like squeezing my eyes, and he was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Why your face? Am I hurting you?" And I was like, "No, I guess I'm getting ready for pain." He was like, "No, you shouldn't feel pain." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I finished like 12 something. And I did have my teeth shaved a little, but I asked him, even though he did tell me that he recommend me shaving them, but it's not like the sharp teeth. Like my teeth actually looked better after he shaved them. I'm gonna see if I can. I don't know how to edit like that, but I'm gonna see if I could put the picture to show you how it looked after he shaved them. So after he did after I was finished, my mouth was numb, so my lip was like hanging. So people, I call my sister. I'm like, I can't really show you. I had to lift my lip up, but that was it. The pain after, so I was good, but after it wore off, I felt a little sensitivity, like when it was more not painful, but yeah, it was a little sensitive. So I took an Advil. After I took that, I was good. So after that, it was like I just couldn't eat bread, like sauces, spaghetti, stuff like that for 3 days. And the normal, you eating something hard and whatever, you got to chop it up or whatever. But I'm used to that because I did have braces, so I'm so used to chopping my food up. I still do it to this day. However, sometimes when I'm hungry, I don't bit on hard stuff, and my teeth, nothing happened to them. So that's pretty much it. He gave me a mouthwash to do. I have to use that every day. You can get it over here too, but it's expensive here. And use the water pick afterwards. Like I was asking, because some people say after they get their teeth done, they have a little whisk or whatever. But no, it feels normal, like my normal teeth. I have no problems. It's only been 2 months, but I like them. But he gives you what you want. My whole thing was, sir, I'm too little for big teeth. I just don't want big teeth. I trust you, but I just had to remind him I don't want big teeth. I'm too little for big teeth. That's why I booked the extra day, just in case I had to. Yeah, because I wasn't leaving Dominican Republic with big teeth. But other than that, but I didn't have no problem, so he got me right, and he was like, "You like them?" I'm like, "Yeah, I like them." He was like, "You sure?" I guess I'm not a $3,000. Like I was gonna go to dental design. They told me 11,000. So, but they hadn't told me like January, and I was like, "Oh, I want my teeth done now." And so I ended up going there. No regrets. $3,000. I was like, $3,000. What? Not even $2,900. I had to pay for my own airfare though. That was $200. Not even $200 because I had credit from a trip I was supposed to go to at the beginning of quarantine, and had to give me credit, so like $100. And yeah, pretty much. I ate KFC. We ate at a hotel. It was alright, but can't go wrong with KFC. So I ended up buying a big old bucket of chicken. I was like, this is what we're gonna do. Warm this thing up. Yeah, then we tried it again to go somewhere, eat something different. Led me right back to KFC. But I had to get COVID. I got a COVID test before I went. It's so crazy because the place say 2 days turnaround. So I went Friday before I started working. And then I'm like, okay, it didn't come. Sunday didn't come. So I left on a Monday, September 7th. So we landed like 10 o'clock. And you don't have service in the air, but when I got there, it was staying on my phone. Like my test came at 9:30 in the morning. I'm like, oh my gosh, because I heard stories about, they do tests over there, but it's a long line. You can wait for hours. Anyways, I got there at 10. My COVID test came in. So I'm like, good. So walk through all that before we got customs. You know, they don't speak English over there. That's another thing. But you know, I see a line right here, and I see a line with people suited up. So I'm like, okay. I was like, I have my test already. She's like, okay, here. She just pointed. So what I told her, yeah. So she pointed. So I'm like, got my phone out to show them my results, but nobody was there to check my results. So I'm like, you're telling me I went through to get tested for COVID and y'all ain't finna check this? But whatever. So nobody didn't check for my results or nothing. Yeah. You just need to have your translator. Dr. Omar, he speaks English. His assistant speaks a little English too. They probably know every word, but I was able to understand what they had to say to me. But the other people there, they don't really speak English. But get the Google Translator and that'll help you out. And I think that's about it. I got 10 to the top, 10 to the bottom, porcelain. I didn't have to tell him nothing. Like, I knew didn't want them white, like not unrealistic, but that's good. I can floss. Yes, it's one at a time, because I know some people like, do you have space between them? Yeah, it's like a real tooth. I can floss everything. I think that's it. For those that was asking about, I was gonna go by myself, but a lot of people thought, you gonna go by yourself? You going all the way up by yourself? So I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna get somebody to go with me. Because I was gonna go by myself. Because you know how you ask people, they were like, yeah, I'm gonna go. And you end up never going, or you wait too late to. So, but I asked my good girl, Britt, to come with me, and she was like, yeah. But to be honest, you can go alone. Like, you literally gonna fly there. They're gonna have somebody to. I had to wait like 5 minutes when I got there. I say like 5 to 10 minutes for somebody to come up with my name on them. But they had the little shirt with Dental Emporium with the logo on it. So they pick you up and they take you to the doctor's office. They take you to your room. And if you want to explore, you can explore. But you know, do what you do anywhere you go. Don't go with no people you don't know. Catch the hotels. They be having taxis. You know, like stuff for you. For the hotel. Like, don't go out catching no stranger. But you can go by yourself. Cause even though I went to the doctor, my friend stayed at the hotel because it's like, what you gonna do? Sit in the waiting room and wait for me? No. So I went to the doctor the next day by myself. Unless you wanna go hang out, but you can go by yourself. You can go by yourself. I got 2 clients that went after me, and I know somebody else that went.